Oh, what do we do? Is that thing not connecting?
Maybe you should go out and sign in again.
Papilla, papilla, papilla. Ta. Okie dokie. We are about to go live. We are about to go live, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, you ready? Are you ready? Zakatat, zakatat. Mabuza, mabuza. Yeah, there's a wine. Imuya wansa e. Ya ya ganza. Eno, eno. Alfonso e. Eziya gansa ua. Eno, eno. Ako fabaminda. Oruwala. Ko fayawande. Abamidi. Eko bolimbea. Ego fobeto amarwa garwa damowa. Imuya wanzo e. Eya wanzo wa ua. Eno, eno. 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 Iya. Eno. Iya. Ego folimbea. Eno.
Yeah,
Yeah.
baby, I just
No. Yeah, life. Let me send you the yeah. Let me send you this thing. Let me send you the link. No. Imuya wanzo ya wanzo ya. No. Agonzo one fonso Inuya gonzo wa. No. Agonzo no. Yeah. No. Ego polimbea.
How's the life today?
Abambili. Ego pobetwa marwa garwa damawa. Imuya gonzo ya gonzo wa. No. Agonzo one fonso Ulala. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. Oh, color. Yeah. Yeah.
So he's recording already. We're live already.
No, yes, we are live already. But yeah, they can only hear the sound while I fix these things up. Yeah, ça va. Non. Yeah. Non. Yeah. Non. Let me see.
Are you the one typing that in? Yeah, are you the one?
Yeah. No.
Nika fake ya.
Switch. Let's go to the head to head podcast live, guys. Head to head podcast live by Chapnik and Ngum Cynthia. We are starting in a very short time. Please like the video on your way in and share it to your people, so that they can share it to other people. Let us know. Thanks for joining us.
Nick, can you hear me?
And yes, share
Okay. It's my big
and
thing.
like the video. And
Okay.
and tell us
Nick,
where you are
watching
watching from.
from.
That's
Tell Nick
good.
where you are watching from.
That's one of the characteristics of Yaoundé.
Kind of
That's
selling here.
why that's why there's Nkol. Nkol actually
He.
means hill.
Okay.
Like when they say Nkoleton, it's
Mm-hmm.
the hill of Eton.
Call Bison.
Nkol Bison, the hill of Bison.
Bison. Okay.
Nkoluzwa.
Because Nkwab. Nkwab.
Or the Nkol
Mm-hmm.
is hill of. So we are in the land of 7 hills.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
See,
What's left?
who is this man?
What's left to do? What's left to do before we begin? What's left to do? Oh yeah, I hope
Like, we said we don't go live on TikTok anymore.
we actually still can. Just,
But you've not been
but
doing it for a while.
yeah,
I told you that we
I
start
don't
going
know.
live.
Um, just been neglecting TikTok like that for some reason. But
Do you know
anyways,
at the time before we started using this profile for Facebook, TikTok was the one even giving us engagement.
yeah,
So why use are you are
I'm
you
ungrateful.
uh-huh. You are the
I'm ungrateful.
you're the person who receives sites and through the king.
Yep. Okie dokie. This is why I don't like
TikTok.
this because every time you want to go live on TikTok, you need to download like 800 megabytes of stuff. Anyways, okie dokie. All right, let's go live. Ooh. Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Head to Head podcast with Chapnik from chapnikpictures.com and our beautiful Miss Gumis right here. Gumis, say
Always.
hi to the people. Wow, wow,
Hi,
wow,
my
wow.
Facebook people. How you doing?
Yes, so today we have a lot in store for you guys.
Yeah.
Now I'm sounding like a radio host or something.
Of course, a lot. Nick, how have you been?
I have been good. I am good.
Last week was a roller coaster, right?
Yes.
It's a roller coaster of emotions. A
Hmm.
lot of weird stuff. We didn't get to upload much on our Facebook
Yeah.
profile.
Last week everything was
Just
just
going
going
south.
for this. Everything was fucked up, for lack of a better word.
Yeah.
But we are hoping that this week is good. Even though we wanted to start the stream on time, and then Sokade decided that we are going to be late. So
Yeah.
we were just like, we are at the mercy of Sokade right now. So just bear with us. But we are going to try and bring you a nice show today. So we are going to be talking a lot about today. But before we even get into all that, we should probably remind you that we have a show that we are actually preparing. It's about paternity disputes. We actually want to solve people's paternity disputes. If you have, if you are out there and you are looking at one at your child,
And it does not look like you.
and it does not look like you,
Just bring him
or
here.
you have had your doubts since that you don't. This woman she delivered at 8 months, not 9 months, or she was lying you. She was
Yeah.
playing tricks with it. I know that you have this a very nice friend that she likes. She over likes to ask you questions about.
There's just
And you want to be
one
sure.
there's just one objective way to find out.
You want to be sure.
It's what science says, not I swear by the gods.
Yes, there's
It's
only one way for you to find out, and that
yeah.
is a DNA test.
Yeah.
And we are actually doing those DNA tests here at the Head to Head podcast. So
Okay, now let's categorically state that the Head to Head podcast is not a laboratory. We are affiliated to a laboratory that will run your tests for you. So don't come and think that we're here to no, we cannot run DNA tests. We are not professionals. We can only aid you to the lab where your test will be done in an accredited lab that is going to give you the results that you need.
yes, because here at the Head to Head podcast, we believe that we should have mandatory DNA testing at birth.
Okay, now
I believe.
maybe let's say Nick believes that paternity testing should be mandatory and it should be done at birth. And maybe I don't believe that, but I support because I would prefer that every paternity test be done at birth than later in life when people have established relationships, gone about living their lives, and then you just come to ruin it for one useless truth. Nah.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I
so
believe that we
if
should be done at birth.
yeah, at birth, I'll accept that one.
So get to us and let us see how to help you know that it is your child 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Because that is the only way that even though they usually write on the test 99.999 because anything cannot really be 100%, but
Yeah.
that is as close to 100% as you can be, just as the woman knows 100% that this is my child.
You know,
It is your right
someone asked me
as the
the other
man.
day that for example, why a DNA test is the result of a DNA test is read as 99.99. And I was like, because it is a probability, and the it's some sort of mathematical law that probabilities are never 100%. You get?
Yeah.
So that's why it's expressed as 99.99. Then so she asked that why then is it that when, let's say, for example, if your brother
Mm-hmm.
takes a paternity test for your son,
Yeah.
they just say um there's no
Yeah. They show that.
probability. They, they just say there's no probability, right?
Mm-hmm. But
Actually, it's not like there's no probability, right? There is a probability because there'll obviously be
ma-
ties
and
in that.
markers of the semen.
There'll be markers actually, but not strong enough to prove that is the parent.
Mm-hmm.
So it is what they're actually saying is that the probability is not strong. So the conclusion is that there is no chance that with that small amount of markers, you are the father. You
Yeah.
understand?
Yeah.
But if you went there to prove that maybe this child is related to you as per your uncle, there is an expected amount of markers that should match for an uncle.
Yep.
So that one now will indicate, they will report it like it is indicative that you are actually his uncle, or you guys are related like that.
All right.
So okay, moving forward, you can bring your paternity disputes to us. We're gonna help you because most people in this country don't even know how to go about it. Some people even believe that they don't do paternity tests in this country. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Many people don't know,
Yeah.
but that's why we're here. Bring it to you for free.
Yeah. So that was a shameless plug, which was very long,
Yeah.
but it was very, very.
Stainless, Tata, that's true. Thank you, Stainless. Oh, this chill. I don't know. We'll start doing giveaway, and this Chefonge will always receive because he's always here to thank you so much. We are immensely grateful. Like it's so wonderful that someone keeps to our program every day.
Even when we are
listen.
late.
Even when we're late. Thank you so much, Stainless. Nick, I hope that today is gonna be fun. Like last week is gone and it's gone with its wahala. Let's
Yes.
start this new week.
Today we are going to be talking about tradition. We are going to be talking about relationships. We are going to be talking about the things which
The
are kind of making buzz. We
GCE.
are going to be talking about the GC,
Ah.
which I actually think has become
sham.
since we stopped, right, since we left the GCE, it has become very, very.
Stainless says, how much does it cost? Stainless, it costs 200K, right? But it is very important to call us first because there's a lot of considerations that can be made while you talk to us. But actually, the standard price on our show is 200,000 francs, right, Nick?
Yep.
Yeah. So I'll advise everybody to call us first. I don't know when I send my own giveaway. You're on holiday. You should be at work, right?
Offset the cap.
Okay, so I'm sure Nick is going to pin my number to this live so that you can actually call us if you have a paternity issue to be resolved.
Yes, and that 200K, that's a discounted price.
Yeah, that's a discounted price. We're giving you at that discounted price because you're passing through us.
To be 100% sure that your child is not cheap.
Everybody knows that paternity testing is quite expensive.
Yes, it's not cheap. It's dearly.
So the good thing is we are in a partnership and it gives us this leverage to give it to the public cheaper. Right? Yeah.
Voila. So, yep. Now back to the show.
Yeah.
One of the things that has been, I don't know, maybe somebody will really have to explain.
No, I'm waiting for you to tell me what's going on. I'm waiting for you to tell me.
Is that?
I was excited to come on this show today because I knew that you had a lot of explaining to do to me.
Yeah. In fact, in Cameroon, we actually have a woman king.
That's
Her name
new.
is Sa Majesté.
We thought that woman king was
Ira
just a
Berry.
movie.
That is what we are saying there.
Her name is what? Sa Majesté.
Sa Majesté Hira Berry.
Wow. Sa Majesté.
She is she's the only woman. She's probably the only woman king in Cameroon. She's
maybe Africa.
a woman king. She's the woman king of the Tikare people, and
maybe you should add that she's the self-acclaimed.
No, she's not self-acclaimed.
Okay.
Actually, she's not self-acclaimed because she has actually been
ordained.
Yes, she was enthroned.
Enthroned.
Yes, enthroned.
By who?
By the custodians of her land, of the Tikare land.
Who are the custodians of Tikari? Where is Tikari?
The custodians of the Tikari, one of ooh la la. Oh my God! Let's. Ooh.
What's that?
It's just, who do you like? Zamani, who do you like and why asking who is single?
Who is you like? Zamani commented with the Zamani's blog. Wow. Thank you, Zamani.
Right. So
Who is that writing that long episode? What is it saying, please?
yeah, we are going to read that later. But I think that
Okay. Let's see.
oh, you
This
went and copied. This looks like
okay. Stainless.
stainless. So for this kind of post, I would not put too much text on the
Mhm.
image. The goal is to make people stop scrolling, read the image, and read the full post. Yeah. Traditional identity, blah blah blah. I don't know what that's all about. But anyways, yeah. Please keep your
Comments short. So
voila.
Alice.
So our woman king, she's the woman king of the Tikari people. And I'll probably leave her to explain the kind of woman king she actually is. Because some people have been asking what type of woman king is she actually? Is it actually a real thing? And I think it will be good for us to let her actually explain it herself.
What happened?
Okay,
And
being queen.
and this is what it's all about.
Can you like put a type two times two so that this video can actually
Is another whole different story because I am queen of Tikare. And Tikare is the ancestors of a lot of ethnic groups. So we are the roots of so many tribes in Cameroon that originated from Tikare. The Grassfield, the West region, the Adamawa, even to Nigeria. So I've become the mother or the root of all
The whole ethnicity.
Voila.
Yes.
So Northwest, traditionally speaking, they're supposed to call me mother. So it's not
So
just
this-
my
so this my
queenship or
mother.
my kingship is not limited to the Tikari. It extends to all the other tribes that originated from Tikari. Because some people from Tikari say, I'm the reincarnation of our creator who was a woman. And that's why women can be king, because she was a woman and she was the princess and she the founder of the Tikari people. And her children, out of dispute, everyone wants to be king. That's how they started living with their army. And
So yeah.
So yeah, this is Daenerys Targaryen. Oh, she's back to unite the 7 kingdoms. So, except that we don't have 7 kingdoms.
Yeah,
we have like 20 kingdoms.
for a little background, actually, her name is Hira Berili. She is the queen of the Tikari, and she's actually from Wimbum.
Do to be precise.
Yes, the Wimbum land, and the Wimbum people do not like her very much. Let me say the Wimbum elites, because she has actually been received very well by Wimbum people. Like I think we have seen like possessions, some of Anchindas, Wimbum people.
I think,
I think she was on her page. I think there's one of her posts where she's talking about how she was well received by Wimbum people and stuff. But I think there has been a back and forth between her and the other custodians of that land.
first of all, Nick, I want to ask you, what does it mean to be a woman king? What? Okay, let's say she said this post or this her position, whatever it is, or his office. Maybe let's just call it an office. I don't know what exactly that is. She said it has been vacant for the past 800 years since, because she's an incarnate of the founder of Tika, right?
Mhm.
So till she came and to sit on the throne to fulfill this, I don't know. So since she came, let's even say she is truly who she says she is. How has it helped us? How does it help the people of Tika? First of all, the Tika people, there's nothing really that binding again as per Tika, right? Because the Tikari people left many 100 years ago, migrated to the Northwest, migrated to Adamawa, and they've built new identities, developed. It's really hard to want to tie them back together. I mean, it's easy to say maybe Bafu, Bambui, Bambili people, and Gemba people, because at least they still have a lot that binds them. But to talk about the Tika, Bafu people and the Nso people have very little in common. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, but I
Our
think
Otika. So what is her coming now? What is it supposed to do to the Tikara people?
No,
Even that's if a Tikara people still exist.
no, I think her whole thing is she's made queen of, most of these tribes were kind of migrated from somewhere. They were original settlers, which
Yeah,
were
the
the
woman king
Tikare
is
people.
single Zamani's blog. You can shoot your shot actually. And she's quite pretty. She's a pretty
Oh yeah,
deity. You can shoot your shot.
she's a hot queen.
She's a hot queen.
And I think actually I was saying, the Tikare people were
She is
original
the spirit.
settlers.
The ancestors sent her. She will help us for now. Let's just support her and forget about her tattoos. She will unite the Tikari people. Uniting us for what or against what, Zamani?
No, actually, the thing is, the Tikare, most of these, whether they insult people, all these other tribes, they all emanate from the Tikare people.
Of course. The Bamum and yeah.
Yes, and all of that.
Mhm.
And so, she has been crowned as the mother of the
Who
Tikare.
crowned her? That's what I want to know.
In the Tikare land.
Who crowned her?
The custodians of that land now. Because
Of
actually
which-
Tikare is actually a tribe, an actual tribe actually, in Cameroon.
The
They actually have
Tika.
yes, as in the Tika.
Mhm.
They are like in Gambe Tika, around, I think it's even the central region. Somewhere in the outskirts of the central region.
No, the Tika are the people of those people who migrated, the Bamum, the Adamawa, this
Yeah,
northwestern.
but there's actually a place called Tika with villages around Tika. Like there's Ngambe Tika in Mankim and Bankim and all those places.
So are they the ones who enthroned her?
Yes.
And then so she
Because
sits. Okay, she sits on the throne, claiming to be leader of. Or I'm a Tikari, right?
Yeah.
She's claiming to be my leader. I
You are a
don't.
descendant of the Tikari.
Of course. So she sits on a throne that has not been acknowledged by. I mean, if such a coronation is supposed to happen, we expect to see all the big elites of the Tika, like the paramount of Fononso. I think that's one of the biggest elite in the Northwest. The paramount Fononso, the paramount font of Bafut, the paramount font of Bali. Maybe even the font of Bamum. Those are the people who were supposed to put her on that throne. I don't even know these people.
Yeah,
And
but
moreover, is
at least the
it
one
not
thing-
questionable that
no.
her throne? She came to unite the Tika. I don't know. She has not even established her.
No, the one thing that you can say at least is that maybe the procedure was not the best of procedures, but she actually went through a certain procedure of coronation and stuff
So
like that.
how do we trust
So-
that procedure she went through? What makes it an authentic procedure that is supposed to make us to accord her some sort of royalty?
That is why it's almost like you will go to Nsot, for example, and ask them that if they crown somebody like this, why do they have to do that? Where does the legitimacy come from?
The legitimacy.
And legitimacy usually comes from
If you ever seen I'm blessed to have experienced a coronation, right?
Mhm.
When the font of Nkwen was being crowned. I don't know. I think that was 2014 when the last font died and the next one came. We were a little younger then.
Oh,
We
yeah.
all went to the palace. We
Actually,
experienced history.
this was actually during
And
one of the
do-
rites they were doing during the coronation.
What
when
is that?
When she was moving into the
Where is this place?
to the
Where
evil
is this place?
forest.
This is in Yaoundé, right?
No, this is not Yaoundé.
Where is that?
Where is it? It's in the Tikar place.
It's a car place.
Yes, it's like I don't know the names of those.
This
villages.
girl is from Du. Her own phone didn't attend such a.
Yeah, because she has always been rejected by her people. Actually, that's one of her big gripes, even right from her inception. And actually, it's not like for one thing, I'm not an expert in Hira Berili's enthronement. I'm saying most of this because we actually did an interview from the video that I showed from before.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually an interview she did on the Melvis Touch TV show,
Okay.
which is actually on YouTube, and we can find that video on YouTube.
So what?
And
What if I wake up tomorrow
Because
and
she-
claim that there was someone who lived 900 years ago, bigger than her, and I'm the incarnate, and I'll get into the bush and do that?
well,
Do I
she's not
automatically-
the one who she didn't claim that it was.
How did she find out that she was woman king?
Actually, the story goes that she had always her music was always very rooted down in her culture. Like she always thought about the Tikari, in fact, the origins of her people and stuff like that. And she's a musician as well. So when you want to make music and then you get inspired by culture, you get inspired by stuff. And she was thinking about how the Tikari people are probably like when they say people are coming from Jerusalem, something like that. It's like the people where Jesus's people were from here. So she kind of thought about Tikari like just an idea. And she used that to sing, to compose like a warrior song for
And
the
then
Tikari people.
from there, she just started to get visions.
No. Her visions came a long time ago. Actually, she was driven from the village because they were calling her Mami Wata. Because she was thought of as Mami Wata.
Because her father was a spiritualist.
Her father was a
So
spiritualist.
she grew up in it. She was doing that with her father. So it's very normal that she would do things that are people would judge and they'll be like, no, you're not very usual.
Yeah, but that's not
So-
even really part of the reason why she becomes queen. So the
What
thing
I'm
is-
saying is, what I'm trying to say is,
So the thing-
psychosis is a real condition.
No,
It's a real mental
don't
condition.
don't get up to psychosis. But let me first tell you the
because
story before.
it's I don't see where when the fund of Nkwen was being
Was enthroned.
installed, like
Mhm.
this new fund, we went there. Yeah, there were elites of Nkwen. I mean, so these palace notables
Yeah.
who came to, but the fund of Bafut was there, the fund of Bali, the paramount fund of So came for it, and all of them, they put it, they vested that power upon him.
Mhm.
It was, I mean, implying that no, you don't just take a
No,
throne.
but that's a similar thing that happened in her enthronement when she was at the Tikari people.
Who are
when
the
she
people?
was
I don't
with
know
the
anybody there. Okay,
Yeah,
tell
you
me.
don't know the people. Maybe those who are in the northwest and the southwest. But like she has explained, the Tikari are the original settlers, and then all of those were offshoots.
So
from there.
whatever they
After
did to
they
her, whatever
migrated
power
and-
they gave to her translates to all of us now. Translate to her. That's
Well, that's an interpretation of that, right? But that's a whole kind of forms to
and the
be
funny
like,
is, I went through her page and I saw a lot of things. For a queen or a woman king, she's not even a queen, or she's a king, a woman king, as she says. I see her smoking shisha. She's a performer. She dresses like a stripper. She does a lot for a woman king, and
she
I don't
dresses
know.
like a stripper.
And what even pained me most is the comment I saw someone saying that this is what feminism has done, and you know how much I can defend feminism. I don't know what, and to sling this something, because to me what I would say, this is psychosis. This is not, to me, she's living in some sort, in her own world. There's something going on in her head. She believes, in fact, when Daenerys walked into the fire
Wow.
and came out with 3 dragons,
But that is her as
and
this
she
is
believed,
her as the queen.
you know,
with her
when
Nchindas. So how is this different from what you see in our other traditional villages? It's not as if she
these
hired
people,
people.
who are these people? Hungry men.
What do you
because
mean by what? These people?
these are hungry men. I
Even
even
though-
expected to
what are you
see
talking about?
women doing that. I saw men doing it. I was like, abba, hunger. Why hunger will not do in this country? It does not exist. So, you know, when Daenerys,
What are you
when
talking
Daenerys
What are you
left the
talking
fire
about hungry people?
in Game of Thrones, when she left the fire with her dragons,
Uh-huh.
and she came out unburnt, it made her believe that truly she was born to take over the 7 kingdoms. And she knew that anything that stands between her and the 7 kingdoms was not part of destiny, so she could do away with it. You understand now?
Right.
And whatever she did was for the good of that cause. I think that's the kind of psychosis that's wrong with this girl. Honestly speaking.
No, but
No,
the thing is, how does this look different from all the other traditional,
I've never first of all heard of a woman king. And I don't know
Yeah,
why
but the
we will need one. Why do we need a woman king in the
No.
first place?
I thought you were like a feminist.
Of course, I'm a feminist.
If-
But I would understand if a woman comes. How does this, being a woman king, how does it affect the average Cameroon? How does it affect the Tika people? How does it improve the...
She is the reincarnation of our mother.
who has come to do what?
She's like the mother of the earth. She's
Okay,
like the mother.
like for nowadays
she's like
and
our
I'm-
mother who has come back to come and to come and see with us, to come and convene with us
See, so you
and
say she
everything.
makes posts of royalty and attach links to her music. It's truly speaking.
But yes, now she's also a musician now.
She's everything.
She's also she
No
was even a
no saw
musician.
people, non queen, not barefoot. I beg
She,
ya.
she was actually a musician before she became queen.
Chapnik, they're talking to you. Chapnik, where is the tika you are talking about? Who is asking that question, by the way?
I've actually been to Ngambetika. Because
Mm-hmm.
I like to say that I was it when I was doing my Santé Intégré as a medical doctor. If you don't know, I am also a medical doctor. I'm not practicing though, so nobody should ask me about drugs. So, when I was doing my Santé Intégré, I went to Mankim. And Mankim is the Tika. There's even Gambetika, which is after Mankim. That is still the Tikare people.
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot of people there. In fact, there are a lot more. There are a lot of settlers there, and there are a lot of people here. That is the Tikare. That is what
Stainless,
we
I don't know
consider
if she
as,
pays them, but I'm very sure she pays them because nobody will leave the house to go and be doing chinda for somebody who wants self-acclaim.
so the people who do Chinda in the Fonts Palace in, I don't know, in Du or wherever, they are hungry people too.
I don't know.
Uh,
I don't know.
are they hungry people too? So people should leave the Woman King. The Woman King has gone through a lot.
I'm asking you that day.
The Woman King
As
has
the
gone through a
woman
lot.
king. Okay, now we finally have a woman king after 800 years, like she says.
Yes.
How has it? What does it
No,
mean?
but it's
What
not.
does it
It's
mean
not. It's
for?
not about that. Because first of all, she has like a foundation where
Which she could not run without becoming woman king.
no. Actually, she started that foundation after she became queen because she saw that there was a need for girls in her land.
To become woman king.
No. Well, don't
No, I'm trying
do
to
not
understand.
bastardize. So listen to what I'm saying. She
Okay.
started that foundation for girls to have the opportunity that in rural areas
Mhm.
they are unable to have opportunities that they might have had.
Okay,
If
mind
they were
you, this girl
in the city.
this girl left Bamenda, or she left Ndu
Yes,
due to the crisis.
not exactly actually.
She did.
She had left. She had come to Yaoundé before,
Mhm.
and then she was kind of maltreated or whatever. And then she went back to Ndu, or
Mhm.
back to the village.
Mhm.
And then the crisis came, and then she left again.
Okay. Good.
Came to Yaoundé, was doing house girl work,
Mhm.
and then she géré her thing. She was very hardworking. And found
Why
her
does she
way.
need to be hardworking? Why a queen be doing house girl work? What about the ancestors? What did they do for her?
She worked her way, found her way. She went out to the
onto
US,
throne?
got into her music, did a music about the warrior of the Tikare. That is when the Tikare people started getting to her. And then because like I was explaining before, she thought of it as an idea of like a warrior type. And when she actually did the song about the Tikare people and how the Tikare people
So
are
it is the
warriors.
people who saw her and recognize how
Yes,
that this is that woman from 800 years ago.
the
Let's
Tikare
crown
people,
her.
the Tikare people started texting her and
Telling
talking,
her that
yes,
she's-
and on the video on YouTube or whatever.
Mhm.
And that's when she kind of was like, oh, so there's actually a place called Tikare in Cameroon. And throughout her waka up and down, we finally came to Cameroon. And then she came to come and visit the place. She has been singing Tikare. Tikare people have been reaching out to her, begging her that please she should come and visit the place or whatever. And then she came.
Paul, I will not
and
want to
then-
be a woman king someday. I don't even understand what it means to be a woman king. If you ask me, I will say this is a manifestation of psychosis. I don't believe. I don't want to be a woman king. Why would I want to be a woman king?
Well, you should. Like I was saying, shout out to Mervis Touch and from Mervis Touch TV, who did a very intensive and a very good interview with our woman king.
I hope that the
So-
day I will rise up to just say I'm anything, you people will buy it and also carry me to the bush and crown me something. Because I don't understand what is this?
No,
No, because we cannot be conforming to every form of delusion that just pops up now.
no, it's not. I don't know why you're calling it delusion. I don't
This
know
is
why. I
Arab
don't know
delusion.
why you're
Why
insisting
do
to call
you?
it-
Let's even say she is true.
I don't know why you're insisting to call it a delusion because I don't think it is delusion. Right?
I really think it's delusion. Even if she is who she says she is, why do we need you now? Is this made visible to the viewers?
Yeah, I know they'll see when I get to where we need to get to. All right. So, like I was saying, like I was saying.
Heights of inspiring ourselves, we come face to face with greatness, with
Please
power, and
push
with
that
royalty.
refrain.
Today, we are honored to meet a woman who is shattering glass ceilings and rewriting the rules. She is breaking the patriarchal norms that places men at the helm of leadership, thereby proving that women can lead and rule with
Feminist
power
people
and
should be
grace.
happy with this one.
She is queen, but we're going to get to that. But first, she
Well, actually, this is the woman from 800 years ago, le prince la princesse Wu-Teng, également connue sous le nom de
800,
Betaka
800
ou
years ago.
Balaka est la
800
fondatrice
years
du
ago, there
peuple.
was no French in this country.
And this is
What was her name?
there is actually a statue of Wu-Teng in the Tikare land. So
Okay.
that is actually something. So she's basically the,
The
reincarnation
reincarnation
of
of
Wu-Teng.
is, amongst other things, an A-list Cameroonian musician who's performed in some of the biggest stages worldwide.
Hollywood?
We're talking America, we're talking Europe, we're talking Africa, we're talking Asia. She's a singer,
See
a
her.
songwriter,
This
a
our
model,
woman king.
Yes.
a stylist,
This is
and
the
an
woman king.
entrepreneur with multiple businesses
Like,
to
I
her
don't.
credit. She
That
is
is a
founder of
woman
the
king.
Hyra Foundation that empowers young women within Cameroon and CEO of the
Yes,
Hyra Global Network. This
Your boy say,
polyglot
I love the
extraordinary speaks
program.
at least 5
You know
languages,
what
including English,
program do you love?
French,
This one or the
Spanish,
or the Woman
Italian,
King program?
and lots more. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're ready, just as I am ready, with a standing ovation, of course, let us put our hands together as we welcome the queen of the Tika tribes of Cameroon, Queen Hyra Berry.
Yes, and we should take note that this was actually shot at the Janeiro, which is
So how do I
restaurant
address you
and
now?
blah blah blah. So yes, I'm just saying this so that you guys should go and watch the interview to know a lot more about her. It was a very good interview.
Yeah.
You'll be at least after you get the interview, and then if you still think that she's
She's psychotic
because
because I think that she is. So
then she come and leave that in the
Chefanga
comment
said,
section.
so one day one will claim he or she is the descendant of Somanguru and wants to form the Malian kingdom. Exactly. This is just it. This is how it starts. People conform to delusion. You will just buy anything. People just.
She didn't just decide.
And I want to establish again that nobody should tie this rubbish to feminism. This is not feminism.
But I think it's going to, that this is like a feminist pipe dream, right? If tomorrow they were like, women can become kings, I'm sure feminists are going to be the first people to stand in front to be like, yes, equality. They'll be the ones to stand in front to be like, yes,
we're not going to come
equality.
like this. We're not going to come like this. This thing is pure delusion. That's why this girl is doing shit on her own.
But
This
it's-
has nothing to do with feminism.
It's
Nobody should jump.
it's kind of funny to me that a whole feminist is going to be against a woman king.
Because I'm a feminist. I'm not mad.
No, the thing is, I'm shocked.
800 years. I guess we should just go back to the hunter gatherer. Thank you, Chefange. That was way before the white man even harbor.
The thing is, I am shocked. I am shocked that feminists are not jumping at the occasion to be like, yes, of course, we can have a woman king who is going to advocate for the girl child, because that's one of
We
our
don't
advocacies.
need a woman king. We've been advocating for the girl child since time immemorial. We don't need to be woman king to advocate. What this girl is doing, she claims that she's a deity. She claims that she's a reincarnation. She is commanding fear. She threatened the phone of Ndu. You watch the video where she said the phone should come and let them fight man to woman. Imagine that kind of disrespect. What kind of king comes at another king like that? If you're an elite in whatever position, the first thing that should be paramount to you should be respect. Because people are looking up to you, and you come as woman king of your own kingdom that we don't know where it exists. And the first thing you're doing is attacking our notables, attacking our elites.
Yeah.
And she's lucky she did that to the fun of Ndue. If she was from Saw and she did that
Is
thing.
the whole problem because
If she was from Saw, then Saw people don't joke. By now they would have stripped her of this her psychosis, because I don't want to call it crown.
Is it all because she came against, or she spoke up against the fun of
It does,
Igbo
even
or
if she
something?
didn't speak up against the phone, what she stands for, I don't get it. Why she has to be a woman king, I don't get it.
So you would have been okay if she was just a princess.
She's not even a princess, but I don't care. If you want to call yourself princess,
So what's wrong with her being a woman king? If it is actually true, so what's wrong with that? Is there anything wrong with that?
Yeah, there's everything wrong with it. The
So
fact
what's
that
wrong
she
with
feels
it?
like she's powerful enough to talk to our notables, the people who bind and keep our customs. They keep our people in check. They give our people an identity. The fact that she feels that she's more powerful than them, and she's in a position to say whatever she like.
I cannot believe I'm going to be saying this. I don't believe I'm the one defending a woman's rights.
Imagine, maybe you like her because the way I've been looking at her, you're falling in love with her.
To be a leader, yeah. Even though I don't think women.
This is not women have been leading, but this is not how we want to lead. We want women lead all the time.
So you people don't want to be kings and queens. Are you not the ones
we want to be queen? Oh, I've told you I don't want to be king. Feminism. No, there is no feminist who wants to be a man. The real feminism is not about being a man. It's about being the best version of your feminine self.
But she's the woman king.
Why is she a king? King is a male title.
I'm sure so you wanted that she should be the queen, not the
I don't
king.
even want her to be anything. She's nobody to me. I don't even affirm her.
So why don't you people think that? Why don't you think that she could be speaking the truth?
Because this is 2026. If the gods have told you something, let them send you videos. So anybody will just come here to say that gods have told them something and will just believe. Where are the gods?
I think you're not hearing what I'm saying.
Let me tell you something. The Anglophone crisis has been existing for almost 10 years today.
Mm-hmm.
If you're coming, in all these dramas we always watch, when someone arises like this after 1,000 years, they're always a hero to save the people from, like the Sika. You see now, the Sika, he arose because of what the people were going through. So now maybe she has come. She's even in Yaoundé. Her throne is in Yaoundé. Instead of going back to Bamenda to establish.
Her throne is not in Yaoundé.
Where is
and the Tikari people are not in Bamenda.
Where is her throne?
Her throne is in Tikari.
She has a throne here in Yaoundé, here.
It's just like when the fun.
She lives here.
No, it's just like when the fun, like for example in Lebialem, for us, our fun for the most part lives in Yaoundé.
Mm-hmm.
So if you are going to the fun's house, you are basically going to the quote unquote palace. He has his throne his special chair where he sits there. But his actual throne is in the village. But wherever he is going to find himself, he will have him a quote unquote throne.
Okay.
Right.
Let's even see.
So if she is in Yaoundé and she needs to be in her royal presence, in her royal aura, she needs some sort of a throne to be on. But it doesn't mean that is her actual throne. Because she has her actual throne in the village where it is where
village?
She was enthroned.
She has not been to the village. Which village? In the Wimboum
not
village?
Wimboum. She's not queen in Wimboum. She's not woman king in Wimboum. She is woman king in the Tikari. And Tika is a tribe. Tikari is a tribe. But just that it is the mother tribe from where all these other people emanated from. So she's basically all of your mothers. Right? That is the point. Now that is what she's saying. And that is what she has gone through traditional rites.
Thank you for
good. Rites. She actually went to the underworld, to the land of the dead, and she came back alive.
I don't care. If you went, this is 2026 and it is a digital era. If you go to the underworld, take your phone with you. She has iPhones. Make videos, bring proof. You cannot just come and tell. I can say that same thing here and nobody will oppose that.
No,
I can go and get tattoos all over me.
And the thing too is that...
So if anybody just pops up from anywhere and say that the gods sent them, the ancestors have told her this and that, you just believe because she said
no.
So.
Actually, she's not even the one saying it.
She's the one.
No. I'm talking about originally. She is not even the one saying
Were you there?
We did an interview with her.
She told you that she's not the one saying it, and she's still the one. It's just like the Bible that says that the Bible is the only book that says that it is true, and you have to believe that it is true because it has said that it is true. Who else is saying that she?
No, I'm saying that before it's not as if she woke up today and she went to the Tikari people and told them that I am your queen.
And she said that, and you are the one saying that you saying this heard from her. You didn't hear it from the other people. If we started here saying, if we saw the fun of the one fun, let me just say the fun of the Paramount fun saw come out to say that he has been seeing this girl in a vision, this, and today they're finally doing. I will say that okay,